Monday morning pre-training meal.
Hey you guys, got some deload clips here. This was overhead press, obviously. Deload 60%, going for 3 sets of 5. Not going for, like, that's what I was doing. Pretty easy, just kind of trying to focus on that neuromuscular mind-muscle connection and being explosive and just going through the range of motion and really getting comfortable with it and staying comfortable with it. So as you guys know how I take my deloads on 531, it's kind of like a half deload, where 2 days out of the week I'll deload the main lift for every day of the week, meaning that I won't go higher than 60% on my main lift. But then 2 of the days I'll take all my lifts and do 60% and really just let my body fully recover and my nervous system fully recover. And then the other 2 days I'll stick with the heavy weight. So this week I decided to go with Monday and Friday. I was going to stick with heavy weight. So here I did some weighted dips. This was just a normal, how heavy I normally go for weighted dips. And I like doing that just to keep protein synthesis as high as possible throughout the week, but also to take 2 days just to let my body recover a little bit. So I didn't record everything, but that's how I typically deload. Hope that makes sense to you guys, and you can kind of follow my logic through why I've done that and why I've always done that. And that's pretty much how I've been deloading on this program since I started. And I find it's the best to really let your body recover, as well as not really hindering protein synthesis as much as taking an entire week off and just lifting light the entire week. So this is like my arm power day. As you guys know, I do that on Mondays, so you can make fun of my form as much as you want. I just like to train like this once a week for arms and really just ensure that I'm training every lift in different range or different rep schemes just to kind of get maximal benefit out of it. So hope you guys enjoyed these clips. There's some more training clips later on in the video that I didn't voice over just because it was like one clip. It was my squat deload, just kind of form check. You guys can let me know what you think of my form, and I also like to get a look at it myself. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Just a big thanks to everyone for all the support you guys have been showing me lately, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
Snow on the last day of March. Feels bad. Having me some more of that cinnamon bun fun, slow churned. You know it's good when I'm fitting over 2 servings into my macros at 175 carbs a day. If that's not the sign of it being really good, I don't know what it is. Try it out. Just been chilling all day waiting for the series finale of How I Met Your Mother. I've watched every episode. I love that show. One spring break, I think maybe my sophomore year, I caught up like 7 seasons, and the last few seasons I've watched like weekly. So I guess we'll see what happens. I didn't watch last week's episode, so I told Megan I'd wait for her to watch that one and the finale, and she's gonna come over. She's working tonight. She's gonna come over after, and we're gonna watch the last 2 episodes. So if you guys watch How I Met Your Mother, I'm sure that it's all gonna be over by the time this video goes up. So boom. post-workout. 3 eggs, some ketchup, that's the reduced sugar, the hippie ketchup, and 12 ounces about of chicken. Oh, and going keto style for this meal because that breakfast, cottage cheese, bananas, strawberries, rice cake, I put a rice cake in there, was like 100 carbs, and being on 175 carbs a day, it's kind of tough to eat big meals like that without planning your like lunch as a smaller meal, so I can still have a pretty decent sized dinner. Got the runny yolks though. The chicken's underneath, as you guys can probably assume. Damn. Gonna let those yolks run down into the chicken. There you go. And enjoy that. Yikes, gonna get some comments about how gross that looked probably. Got to study for immunology today again, because as you guys may remember, my teacher said everyone failed, and apparently it's the student's fault that everyone fails a class except for one kid. So one person gets a 90, everyone else fails. Obviously it's the student's fault, no reflection of the teacher. So gonna have to retake that tomorrow. It's gonna be annoying and I'm kind of over it, but gotta put in the work and hopefully get a good grade. Morning guys, Wednesday morning, about 7 a.m. Just got up a little while ago. Sorry I'm whispering, my roommates and stuff are like sleeping, so I feel kind of weird. Sipping on some coffee. If you guys like hazelnut coffee and you like brew your own coffee, or even in the Keurig, if you buy one of those little mini replaceable cups. I used to have that because my roommate has a Keurig, but I feel like 1 cup of coffee, I'm never really satisfied, and it's such an effort to put the coffee into that mini disposable K-cup thing. So what I do is, or what I just did is I found the coffee maker that was sitting in the house, and it's probably kind of gross, so I ran some vinegar through it last night just to clean it out, and I brewed up a pot of hazelnut, and I put 6 tablespoons of coffee and then 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and like 6 cups of water, and it's so good with cinnamon because there's a coffee place in town here that has Sinfully Nutty coffee is what it's called, so I'm assuming it's cinnamon and hazelnut, so I figured I'd try it out and made it myself. Pretty good though. If you guys like hazelnut and have hazelnut coffee, give that a shot. Throw some cinnamon in it and let it perk up like that. Really good. Recommend it. Is it just me, or does immunology make no sense? Maybe it's just my teacher. Gotta retake that test today, if you guys remember from before break. People didn't do too well. I didn't do too well either. I emailed her. I think I got a 50 on the test, so gonna retake it today. It's just so annoying that I have to study for this test twice. And I really just don't want to, because it's so difficult, this class, and having a bad teacher and trying to teach yourself out of the book is extremely difficult. And she says it's a 300 level course, so whoa, 300 level. Can't be a good teacher. I don't know. I hate that she blames the student for not doing well, when clearly if over 50% of the class is failing this test miserably, it's not the student's fault. Love school. Love it, especially taking classes I couldn't care less about.